Do you really want to watch him? Fred MacGuffin reviews. Fred MacGuffin reviews. Yes. With spoilers. Spoilers. We're going to spoil Peacemaker. Season 1, Episode 5. Monkey Dory. Okay. So, Leota, she gets a text from her mum, Amanda Waller, to plant a diary in Peacemaker's trailer. For some reason, we don't know why, but we'll probably see later on why she has to do that. They all watch a video presentation brought to us by Economos, and it's about the butterflies, and there's a bit of slagging going on. Peacemaker is still angry at John for putting his dad in prison, and bullying. That's what it is, bullying. Peacemaker is making fun of his video presentation. We go on to Augie, who he wants Detective Song and Fitzgibbon to check the fingerprints. So if they do that, if they double check the fingerprints, it'll mean he's innocent and his son Peacemaker is guilty. So I think they're going. Yeah, it looks like they're going to go and do that, and it's easy, right? Leota lets Peacemaker know that she's tired of him bullying Economos, and I don't think Peacemaker cares too much. And we learn that government insiders seem to be blocking their efforts to expose the butterflies. So the team is on their own, but they're backed by Amanda Waller to figure this out and to get the job done. They say something about deep state maybe involved. It seems that Amanda Waller knows about Myrn, and that Myrn is as we find out at the end of this episode, Myrn is a butterfly. So there's a bit of fun in the van as they're on their way to Glanty. Peacemaker finds out that Economos is a fan of Hanoi Rocks. So, they might be friends yet. So they get to Glanty, and that's where the fun starts in this episode. Vigilante wants to kill someone with a chainsaw. It's his life's ambition. So, but Harcourt doesn't want him to bring the chainsaw. Anyway, he'd let everyone know that he's on his way. You'd have to start it first. We see a scene of the two detectives going to visit the supposed witnesses to Peacemaker's killing of a woman, and they spill the beans that it wasn't Peacemaker to Song and Fitzgibbon. And then we go on to the factory, and there's a lot of butterflies in there. There's a lot of food in there for the butterflies, and they figure out it could be the distribution hub for the whole country. Harcourt and Vigilante split up from Leota and Peacemaker. Peacemaker's wearing his X-ray helmet, and there's a lot of violence to be had. There's a lot of shooting, and one of the people he shoots says that your friends are with Charlie, our guardian angel, and they won't last long. So maybe Charlie's the gorilla that we meet later on in the episode. Vigilante and Harcourt get found out by the butterflies, and a group of them chase them into a computer room. That's where they meet the gorilla, and that's where Peacemaker finds them and decides to, no more Mr. Nice Guy. He uses his Russian tank shell strapped to a grenade that blows up everyone, and nearly Peacemaker and Leota. There's a gorilla fight scene with everybody trying to control this gorilla that seems to be there, and we find out that this gorilla has a butterfly inside, so the butterflies can go into any can infiltrate the body of any life form. And luckily for them, Economos arrives with the chainsaw and sneaks up on the gorilla and uses it on the gorilla, which is a pretty gnarly scene. It was pretty rough, but anyway, CGI gorillas, that's what happens. We find out that Captain Locke is replacing Captain Melee. Melee? Yeah. He's not going to release Augie. Detective Song wants to release Augie. I don't know why anyone would want to release Augie, but she does. So Captain Locke he's working for a higher power. He's working for what's her name? Amanda Waller. So okay, he's in control now of the police. But Detective Song goes to her uncle, Judge Judy, I know, to get a search warrant for Peacemaker. She's going over the heads of Captain Locke. Peacemaker, after the end of the day, they're all pretty happy about, how they all bonded well at the factory. And the Harcourt starts up an 11th Street Kids group, sort of a WhatsApp group for everyone. So everyone's feeling good about, bonding and coming together, and that they're becoming a team. Peacemaker invites Leota into his trailer for a drink and to have a chat about, Harcourt and I suppose Economos. And she plants the diary in his trailer, but I don't think she's happy about it. She doesn't seem too happy about planting the diary. And Leota goes back to the office, and Myrn's there, and she decides to put on Peacemaker's X-ray vision helmet, and she sees that Myrn is a butterfly. She runs off, and Myrn runs after her and grabs her, and she tries to take out her gun to shoot him, and he controls that. He stops her from shooting. So that's that episode. And yeah, good episode. Enjoyed this one. As usual, yeah, great. James Gunn wrote this. And I'm going to flash up the name of the director. The director did a good job. I'm just going to flash it up there because I've forgotten the name of the director. But the director has done a good job on this. And yeah. What would I give this? I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. It's a lot of fun. What can I say? This is a guilty pleasure series, and the banter, the talk between everyone. Yeah, what can I say? It's my cup of tea. It's Fred's cup of tea. This season, this episode. Okay. Fred MacGuffin has reviewed Peacemaker, episode 5, season 1. Do you really want to watch him? Fred MacGuffin reviews.